Shakedown Heavy, Etali. Sweet. Hey Dragonauts, what's Dragon on? Astralsflame back here, looking at fight rating today. Before I get into the deck, please remember to hit that subscribe button down below to stay up to date on all the new decks coming out. We still have new exciting stuff for this meta. With that, let's get talking about what this is looking to do, and it is all about rigging the fight with one of the most fun 3-mana enchantments you can have in the meta, fight rigging itself. Hideaway 5, look at the top 5, tuck a card underneath, and when you fulfill that position of having a creature with 7 power or more, cast that spell for free. We are loading this deck with some awesome goodies. You can already see it in the package on the very far right here. We've got Phyrexian Fleshgorger, 7 mana, 7/5 with Menace and Lifelink, Breach the Multiverse, basically an all-star in the current meta, as well as Etali Primal Conqueror. Can you just imagine getting an Etali on turn 4, a Breach the Multiverse on turn 4, or even just getting like a Phyrexian Fleshgorger on turn 4? Not the worst thing in the world, honestly. Now, fight rigging has that key word, right? You need a creature with 7 or more power. In order to get that, we have a few creatures to get that enabler rolling. First off, Shakedown Heavy, already a 3 mana 6/4. With 1 round of fight rigging, it's at that 7 attack. Archfiend of the Dross, same kind of thing, already at 6/6. 1 passive fight rigging, it's got that 7 attack, and Vorinclex as well. 6/6, with the ability to kind of thin our deck and get us a few extra lands, but hits our targets and gets it rolling. Now, the big thing with fight rigging in this particular style is you need to have your creatures stay alive, you need to be able to play your stuff on curve, and really get to combo out. To do that, we do need to mitigate some stuff our opponent's doing. So we have some graveyard interaction and some removal in this list. Removal is basically coming in the form of cutdowns into Go for the Throats, a little splash of Infernal Grasp because, artifact creatures are prevalent in the meta to an extent, and we don't just want to get blown out by like a Steel Seraph, for example. And also Sheoldred's Edict, so we can answer Planeswalkers as well. To assist with attacking the graveyard and getting a little bit of ramp in case we miss some land drops, the Armored Scrapgorger is being played in this particular list as well. Scrap also has a bonus synergy here because as you get oil counters on Scrapgorger, it can turn into a 3/3. So if it's a slow rolling game, Scrapgorger's still out, and you've gotten a few ticks of fight rigging off it, it is possible to turn Scrapgorger into the 7/7 for your fight rigging to activate on, which is not a terrible thing at all. Past that too, if in the event you've gone through Breach the Multiverses into Etali's and things have just gotten so weird, as one does with fight rigging, because, that's just how it works. If in the late game, though, you need a little bit of extra push, well, thankfully, Vorinclex is going to help fill that role for a little extra push and nush. We can actually flip Vorinclex here for that 8 mana, transferring it into the Grand Evolution. So again, Vorinclex coming in can be a good finisher for you when you flip it over to the Grand Evolution, getting you some stuff back from your graveyard, distributing some +1/+1s, and giving a good way to just end this game. But fight rigging is all about putting the game to your advantage by, well, being a little unfair. Cheat stuff in, right? Mana cheat's the way to do it. The more mana cheats you can do in this meta, the better it is going to be for you. Touching on the sideboard, though, we have a few different strategies. When we're up against control, you have the option to bring in 4 Duresses here, which is always a bonus, targeting their non-creature, non-land cards, so getting rid of any key removal. Also bringing in Tyrannix Rex. Rex has that line that I've been loving so much lately. This spell can't be countered, and with that, it's also an 8/8 with Trample, Ward 4, and Haste. The Ward 4 also being extremely relevant for what your opponent has to play to target it. Lastly, Toxic 4. That Toxic 4 adds up pretty quick, but if the 8/8's not going to get them, that Toxic certainly will. When it comes up against aggro, well, Brotherhood's End is your go-to substitution to bring in here. X removal is the way to win that game, and clearing their board state every time is the key to winning. When we get up against Midrange, Terra Sunders, and Unlicensed Sources are your substitutions in, being able to deal with any annoying enchants or just exiling a permanent straight up altogether. And that, my friends and Dragonauts, is fight rigging. Please enjoy the next rig game. I'd definitely take the play. Probably not keeping. Yeah. Probably get rid of cut down. I don't think I'll need the cut down, given that I'm on the play and I get to go like heavy into Vorinclex on turn 3 and turn 4. And then thin our deck, and then we potentially just flip the Vorinclex. Most likely their domain. Nope, it might just be Jund. Never mind. Cast in and heavy and pass the turn. So yeah, next turn we just get to play in Vorinclex. Ah, it is domain. I knew it. Called it. Thomper is fine. You grab you grab either a plains or a forest. Or island, actually. Second plane. Okay, so there's Sunfall. Let's attack. Take 6. Do I play in Klex to play into Sunfall or just play in a second Scrapgorger? I'll play in second Scrapgorger in case they have the Zendikar battle. Then I can just block with a Scrapgorger. I do not care what arts, it's a mixture of arts and stuff. Some people can live that way, which is totally fine. Alright, call it right. Guess what you can't have. Adios. And they didn't leave open a plains for you, which means there's no leyline binding in hand. So, love to see that. Okay. Push in 6. Down to 8. We're gonna go with Vorinclex here. I do Vorinclex, I need to grab 2 lands. Because now we just have our 7 mana. We'll pass the turn. This may also just force the Sunfall. If they don't Sunfall, I can play the forest and flip my Vorinclex. Sure. Are you killing Shakedown? Oh, we're killing Shakedown Heavy. Yeah. Okay. Sure. I don't like the looks of that Mirrex. I'm gonna eat my own heavy. I don't want to bring back a Shakedown Heavy. I'm just gonna eat the Go for the Throat. Okay. I mean, yeah, I guess low-key Breach is just pretty sweet here, right? This is kind of cool. Yeah, I'll take a Phyrexian Fleshgorger and I'll grab your Traxa. Sure. Heck yeah. We love that. I'll grab a Fight Rigging and a Shakedown Heavy to instantly combo with the Go for the Throat and grab up a Boseiju if you have a leyline binding. Yeah. Yeah, we love that. And yeah, I'm just gonna I'll attack for 6. There's Herd Migration. Look at that full hand, right? It's a Staxy hand. We love it. Attack for 6 and force the block and get that Archangel Wrath out of here. My Breach is so good against it. There we go. Now, see, I could have flipped the Vorinclex, but like casting Breach, how can I not? Especially even after they clear the board here, I just have Fight Rigging and Shakedown Heavy. Right? Like, how can I not? How can I not? Best part is if they go for Breach, I can also just respond and eat their other Atraxa. Cycle Garden, sure. So you don't have Sunfall, potentially. You have an Eternal Wanderer. That is okay.
This ends today.
I am just going to go ahead and we're going to eat one Atraxa because they're only going to leave me with the Scrapgorger.
I'll finish this here.
But the nice thing is with that already flipped, ooh, I could just go for Etali? No, it's right of me to just play in fight rigging. I want to hold back Etali. I don't want to get like greed. Oh, hey, look, an Etali. That works. Oh. Shakedown Heavy, Etali. Sweet! An Eternal Wanderer. That's kind of cool. And then kill the Eternal Wanderer. Eat your other Atraxa. And, blink the Etali. Because another Etali. Why not? Why not? Yeah, I'll grab my last basic, sure. Keep an Etali. Hey, a Breach the Multiverse. Oh, this is, look at this, chat. Look at, this is great. And see, look, I get to grab another Etali, and I can grab the opponent's Atraxa. And we're gonna get some flips here, and I'm gonna go ahead and take a Infernal Grasp and a land. And sure, an Archfiend of the Dross, that's fine. And then, hey, a Fight Ring and a Restoration of a Ganjo. Not that I have any planes left. Then I'm gonna hide away, I'll choose an Edict. I don't have any basics left. And so anyways... Is this historic, bro? No, this is fight rigging. Don't deck yourself. No, I'll be fine. I've got 11 cards to their 15. I'll be fine. We're okay. We're okay. Yeah, no, you do have to watch. Even if they like get an incubator token, I've got Infernal Grasp. Do I still have a Breach the Multiverse left though? 1, 2, 3. No, all my breaches are gone. But that's okay. Still have an Etali. Yeah, Archangel's fine. To flip their bat, sure. That's fine. Yeah, you can flip the battle, that's fine. You can discard a permanent card and replay. I'm gonna decline. Honestly, we're just gonna go for Archfiend of the Dross. And I'm gonna go to Infernal Grasp, the Archangel of Wrath. Which makes them lose 2 life. Not gonna worry about the Eternal Wanderer for the moment. We're gonna choose our Scrapgorger here to make it a 2/3. Then we Verdict, force them to sacrifice a non-token, which gets rid of the Skyclave. They might just do a Leyline Binding on the Atraxa, but that's fine. Bird Migration, sure. They go back to 19. We ship it all face. And then we just go ahead and eat the Eternal Wanderer. Oh, an Archangel. Full send is the plan. We draw a card, that's fine. And yeah, there's, what do we do? All right, so game 2, Terra Sunder for sure. Stops Leyline Binding, stops Ossification. Not sure that they are actually playing Breach the Multiverse. They are playing Elishnorn in the main, which mad respect for. Double ETBs is good. With that being the case, Etali actually gets less good on this side because of the ETB. And we can actually bring in Tyrannix Rex to counteract their Mother of Machines, which I know is a weird like forehead play, but like to get around the ETB thing, right? I make their Norn useless. I don't play ETBs at that point. The only ETB I would have then is Vorinclex. And I mean, it's just whatever. The only thing to watch out for is Mom having like Mom out with Ossification. So I still want to keep in like my removal here, but I can remove the cutdowns. Cutdown doesn't get any threat against them. Potentially Scrapgorgers too, because I definitely want to bring in Duresses. Duresses and Tears are a really great way to combat that matchup. Then maybe I leave in like one Etali, just for shenanigans' sake, you know? I think that's what we're going to do on game 2 here. We'll bring in Terra Sunders and Duresses. Terra Sunder, Archfiend, Klex, and Rex. Honestly, the hand's just too slow. Like, this would be a game where I would want to mulligan for combo, not going lower than mulling to 5. If I had a Duress and removal on hand, it'd be different, but I'm gonna mulligan. And hey, we got it. Sweet. We're gonna put an Archfiend to the Dross back. One of Etali is good if Norn's out. Yeah, it's exactly a cast. Like, if Mom's not out, one Etali's fine. I don't need to risk getting me Etali, but we've got turn 4 combo. I can Duress. Oh, they mulled to 4. Oh, this Duress is gonna hurt them. Oh. Goodbye. Oh, that sucked. Oh. I mean, they get the treasure, but the Herd Migration's better to take any day of the week. Oh. Yeah, I feel bad. Go fight rigging. I just need a land. I'll take a Tarask. Hey, Niall, no worries. You have yourself a great night, too. Thank you for stopping, and thank you so much for the follow, friend. Hope you have a great night. Give me a land. Yeah, fine. Go, fight rigging. Round 2. Another fight rigging. All right. All right. They played the Boseiju. They played in Nissa. They're gonna blow up a fight rig. They blew up the right one, unfortunately, but it's fine. That's okay. I still just get to combo into another fight rig. Now, I have to understand that Nissa might actually blow this up again, right? So what's a card I don't really care about? Probably just getting another land. So I can choose the Proving Ground under the assumption that Nissa blows up the fight rigging that has a land underneath it, making her kind of worthless on this hit. And all I lost was a land, right? And with Vorinclex out, I can thin my deck a little bit more into my Breach the Multiverse, while I still have a fight rigging ready to go. Just frankly what I'm just going to play in now. So we're going to grab a Proving Grounds and a Forest setup for our Breach the Multiverse. We'll play in the Proving Grounds. That sets me to 6. We're going to make Archfiend and the Dross an 8/8 and send them down to 8. Now, they have to be able to deal with the Archfiend or the Vorinclex and the Breach. So we are hitting from 3 different sides to win this game. So anyways, I started fight rigging. Yeah, Sunfall's fine. Sunfall is a-okay. You make it 2-2. Let's see, chat, what we mill into with Breach the Multiverse. And it looks pretty freaking fantastic with a Cityscape Leveler. And actually, I could just take the Nissa. Do I take the Nissa? How many? Yeah, I take Nissa. We insta-ult Nissa on a Tyrannix Rex. So anyways, I started Rexing them, right? We started Rexing them. Oh, God, I love fight rigging. And that's a reason to play Forest, in case you steal a Nissa from the opponent. They might be checking out the deck, I'm not really sure. God, I love fight rigging. Ah, oh, such smile to my face. Hey Dragonauts, thank you so much for sticking around to the end of the video. It is always appreciated. Please remember to hit that like and subscribe button down below to stay up to date on all the new decks for MTG and Arena. And as always, keep believing. I'll catch you next time.